That's what we're here for. We're getting into it. Africa is the region we're in. Ancient is the map we're on. Good Lord. Let's get into it. Ancient.
All right, let's see it.
Oh, my brain just...
It broke.
Too much talking.
Butterfly knife. On Cyber Ghost. This is fast. Immediately. Just straight in towards cave. And 2SSB now knows that she's under a lot of pressure. Rotates needs to come in, but take a look. Alley Cat's already walked through Red Room, deleted by 2SSB, but it has to be a retake.
Yeah, this is really nice from Namibia out the gate. Clear confidence in their game plan. But the shot's good from the CTs. Managing to fight their way forward. Mashi can't avoid them. Cyber Ghost gets another. There's a decent little setup, but it's going to be a lot of players. She needs to deal with all of them. And they are all lining up, but the bomb's being defused. There was a kit purchase. Nice shot. Cyber Ghost is impressing, but it's not quite enough.
Yeah, look, good round from Namibia, right? You rush B, you push to SSB back. If that lurk was a little bit quieter, or maybe just a little bit slower, maybe 2SSB gives it an overlook. But Cyber Ghost tries their best, but can't look in the defuse. They're going to force off the back of it. A couple of MAC-10s. More pistols being brought forward. I'm interested to see if they rush somewhere again. Looks like they're going B.
Yeah, a bit of a split fire, which is interesting. Let's have a go D. Kind of cute. Yeah, they're setting up for a late pop onto the B-bomb site. Upper though, she's getting curious and does even spot the bomb. And dropping Cyber Ghost feels like a big kill to find.
Yeah, it feels like Namibia are just taking their time. They want to make sure all the util is potentially drained out of South Africa. The issue you've got is... well, they haven't put enough pressure on. So Marshy's going to go around the corner. Maybe try and fake A. Pause for thought for a moment. Actually, Alley Cat's going to go over there too. Good flashbangs being thrown forward by South Africa. Thinking about putting the pressure on, and there's Martian towards mid. Avo overwhelmed, but it's I Hate Jess and Megs that are locking down this B bomb site. Only Alley Cat remaining, and a Glock armor doesn't feel like the best weapon for the job with 30 seconds.
Yeah, no bomb either. I think that was dropped in lane. Just an attempt to get a kill in middle. I thought the idea there was just to take the control and then hit onto the side, but I think he's got a little curious, and that really made it a bit tricky.
Yeah, the issue you've got is this is what South Africa is going to do. They're going to take mid control. They're going to take lane. That we've already seen that deep smoke get thrown off spawn. Looks like we're going to see it again. Yeah, so it lands straight in towards elbow. One goes straight in towards doors, and then it's really difficult for you to kind of push anywhere. That elbow smoke is actually missed. It goes a lot deeper than South Africa would have wanted, but it doesn't matter because I've still got all the space out B. Has to be an A play, and that's where Casey's waiting.
Casey's in the right spot. The bomb is actually over B, so they're very split up currently. Just going to be... oh, no, I haven't got a bit stuck actually. Funky smoke. Be careful you don't lose this bomb. If you do, it could be the round right there. Even if you get contact on A. That feels a bit discombobulated. Had kind of main force ready to hit A, and there was only one player there, so if they had been grouped and gone, they might have been able to get something going. And honestly, based on what we saw in the pistol, I wouldn't mind if this team just kind of grouped and brute force their way into a bomb site.
I think they wanted to fake. I think they wanted to go A, put the pressure on, then put the bomb up B. But because South Africa had all this space and actually just forced the issue, there are 4 players flanking Marshy. Can't find anything. Avo makes it so. I think the ideas are here for Namibia. Just the execution is a little bit wayward.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Vicious Bunny's got the Krieg.
All right. That's kind of epic. No MP5s. I'm happy to see that. Very happy about that.
Fast play out B. Straight up the ramp. But you got to get past the MP9s. They have dropped these smokes in towards short and long. But the fight on shelf, Avo is destroying them.
Yeah, I think Ava is now seeing that she's been able to get all this space pretty consistently in heaven, so she's just going to keep fighting. There's really nothing to stop her right now in this reign of terror from above. Pause and further aggression. It's going to be successful. Alley Cat trying to catch them off as they push further, but that's just upgrades. Yeah, Max doesn't even want the Krieg. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's going to be the raw firepower that's going to overwhelm Namibia here if they're not careful. Going to be another bite. There is the MP5s.
All right, as was foretold. Kind of hoped I wasn't going to see them, but here they are.
Try out A though. Look at this immediately. Redhead Geek is already starting to walk forward. 2SSB, the AWPer, is over at Red Room, so it's just a rifler defending. Flashbang being lined up for Cyber Ghost to flash the team forward. This is going to work. There's only one defender here right now.
Yeah. Well, actually, Ava can come and support. The dog is so fast. Cyberghost having to fight a way in. There's no smoke on CT. And that lack of utility means that Casey can just play around default boxes. The other two T's are a little bit removed. And picked apart. I think the ideas are all here. Disjointed. A team like South Africa will readily exploit that.
Yeah, look, this is the thing. Like, Namibia, I think if we're, again, off 5 rounds of CS, I can already tell that Namibia will probably beat Kenya.
Yeah.
But South Africa, I think they're just more experienced. I think that's difficulty. There's two things here. It's in South Africa, just I think they're better individually, but also they've just got more experience when it comes to how to play CS in terms of like at a high level. Look at Casey right now. Oh, in the back lines behind 2.
Yeah. She might even. Oh, she's fine. No, just the one. Hopefully knife out. You know the 2 more players that walk past. She is dealt with eventually. Actually holding the line, but she's done her job getting 2 kills. Now, South Africa are very fast on rotates.
Yeah.
You can see the idea that maybe we're bringing forward in the earlier rounds where they expected these fast rotations. This time, they're sticking committed. The bomb's actually staying in main, while the other 2 look to flank into elbow.
Yes, the thing is, I can get really dangerous because if the South Africa push in towards A main, and that is the bomb gone. Can she see someone? Yes, over towards Donut and the follow-up onto Alley Cat. So now you know one is in Donut. You don't know where Redhead Geek lies in wait, but Marshy's found another kill. 40 seconds left. And Namibia, it looks like they're going to just reset. The bomb's going to walk out of A main.
Well, there's not a lot of time for this. I
No.
kind of would have preferred if she just stayed and then they just try and split onto A.
I mean, maybe they go Donut together, but the issue is Marshy. Oh, okay. We'll hit another shot.
And Marshy's hitting shots, but 2SSB, can she get past her? No. Falls the Red Eye Geek, the 1v2. She has utility if she wants to throw it to block off 2SSB. Time's ticking. Needs to make a call on how she wants to approach this. I think she's just going to try and stick the plant. Kind of has to at this point. TSSB can just run her down and should be able to find the kill. Smoke and Molly hit the deck as a defuse for South Africa.
Yeah, look, really good round though from Marshy. That's even with, I think it was, yeah, KC just walking in towards A main to start with. And then Marshy just gets the trade, disengages, going towards Donut, gets the other kill. Just to make sure that, hey, we can make this doable. This is definitely possible. You can find the follow-up to I Hate Jess. Good to see it, but can't get past this sniper ultimately.
Gonna crunch lane. Again, very split up. I mean, the defaults, this is actually a very standard default for Namibia. So
Yeah.
the ideas are there. Like this is the right setup, but the problem is because South Africa have gotten this control earlier, they're just gonna lock it off.
The thing is, it is the right setup and it isn't, because it feels like they've only got one gear. And I really like to see them just fight mid, or like you go for like a 5-player push, as you said, like on the pistol. But if you're going to continuously just sit outside the utility and respect it, then South Africa are just going to do this.
Yeah, they haven't really cleared this that I quite liked. South Africa don't have to do anything special to deal with this approach. It does feel like...
Splash, splash, splash.
Yeah, I think that's only client side. I get the same thing when you're like shift walking through the water. It's like...
Yeah, no, it is
like
all
you're in the
client.
bath.
Yes.
Playing with your rubber duckies, you know? You don't do that?
No, I don't have rubber ducks.
Oh, unlucky. I've got 3.
Nice.
Yeah. Mr. Mid. I
Proud
threw
for you.
these.
Know all of them?
Yes. The one on the far left is the hardest, though. I normally just ask someone else to throw if I've got this one.
Relatable.
I'm just looking at stupid bricks, and it's like, I'm not sure if it's the right brick.
I Hate Jess and Megs have both got Kriegs, which is kind of fun.
It's really strong on the CT side. The
Yeah.
armor penetration, instant headshot. Not to mention the range. Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
It's actually better, I found, on PS2 if you just don't scope with it.
It's
I know
pretty
that
slick gun.
sounds counterintuitive, but it's weird. The bin in CS2 with the scope weapons is actually just really strange now.
Yeah, you don't want to move while scoped. Those creeks are doing a bit of work. And easy. Giving kills, they're just charging into him. Let's go back to the pace. I really did like the pistol round, so that got me kind of excited about when we were going to take this. And you can see, like, conceptually, their understanding of the approach is there.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it's like, okay, this is what we're going to do, but they don't have the, if this happens or this goes wrong or they take
They
the
don't have
space.
any reactions.
Yeah, what's the reaction? So sometimes if you don't have the reactions, you need to be the one that's making the other team react.
Yeah. And I thought maybe we'd see that. However, we're not. And again, one smoke in these doors that's being thrown off rip is making Namibia rethink their entire game plan, which sends Marshy in towards A main. At least they are going together, but the issue is that South Africa have cleared all of this space, even with this smoke being thrown in towards Elbow, now dissipating. The Molly puts it down, and now 2SSB can come over to come and support.
Yeah, the thing is, there's no information, so that's something. Like, Namibia haven't shown single presence, even on the rounds where they've all grouped up on that side. There's a smoke to temple. Just need one for CT. Well, at the moment, not a rotator in CT. It's default, and it's donut. And it's the AWP from 2SSB, distracted the first. For further kills, and is able to get a follow-up onto CyberGhost. The trade spacing just isn't there.
Yeah.
It's all very individual, one by one. They could just overwhelm this AWP if they just charge. Which is funny. Tries to start that happening, and Oh, on the reload. Oh, Jesus, you still lives. Actually, the bomb's being planted. That's insane. She's just running and plant the bomb. I don't see her achieving much in this position because they know she's here. She just planted, so... NT.
Watching my gameplay where you throw a smoky, you just stand in it and you hope that they don't clear you.
I do it all the time and like it just never works.
Look, bomb down, but it's just too individual. I think that's the main takeaway here. Right ideas, wrong execution. Here's the pace.
Yeah, Casey is going to be aggressive. If they can trade her off one, that's enough. She gets a multi. This is a multi. Yep. They needed to trade her immediately. Instead, they give her a 4K. The ace is denied by the MP5. But in the back lines, Megs will confirm it.
Yeah, well done from Casey. Again, just this time A main profits once more. Finds 4 kills, and that's a really good example of the trade spacing, just not being there, and also just not being ready and aware. It's a shame. But this is South Africa in cruise control. And when this map first started, I didn't think we'd be looking at 13-0. But now we're 10-0, and now I'm thinking, okay, this is probably 13-0.
Yeah. Yeah. I think feels like CyberGhost is doing her best to kind of get the team into the right positions, but the individuals of South Africa are really kind of doing what they were doing earlier, where once they get that confidence, they can just kind of charge in and run you over.
Yeah. I mean, look. Megs is in T-spawn. That's the last thing you expect. However, a couple of shots fired off from Marshy. Is able to get the first kill, but there's just too many players here in the back lines. There are decent trades. Megs is fumbling a little bit by the square thing, trying to dance with these players, and is then able to readjust in time. 2 quick kills and escapes. Doesn't die to the Nova. A 3-on-2, 40 seconds. So much disorientation. And now if you're in Namibia, where'd you go?
CyberGhost is trying hard just to stay alive for a team to come support her, but they get there a little bit too late. There's different guns to the Nova that you can grab if you want.
No.
Marshy is actually looks pretty good. Be like CyberGhost definitely doing their job. Shots, but not going to matter. There's just simply too many players here to deal with. And Alley Cat might just want to save at least dies before the time.
Silver linings, I suppose. But yeah, look, this was South Africa trying to brute force the issue, and just by holding some angles and having decent trade spacing, look what it gives you. Quite a lot of room. And then Megs happens, and then it's too late.
Yeah, Megs is 12-0. 2SSB is also 12-0. Doing the best.
There's no way she goes another map not dying.
It'd be impressive. It would be
really is.
impressive. Like, to have not died once. Like me. I've been around. Pushing aggressive.
P90.
Oh, it did come through. But the trades, unfortunately, again, are just too good for South Africa. Marshy is still alive. So don't count her out. Yeah. I don't think she's at all ready for Avo though. He walks through that smoke, caught the timing. Alley Cat in an almost impossible situation. And it is 12-0 from South Africa. You had to drop a round here in this qualifier.
Yeah, no, very true. Now suddenly it's just the pistols potentially keeping South Africa from taking their opponent's map pick. I got really excited when I saw this veto. And to be fair, there's a lot of positives to take away for Namibia. I think it's just about having some more practice time and becoming a lot more familiar.
Oh, well, the pink Alley Cat's not great.
No, I did think that.
Yeah. Unfortunate. It's a very similar round from South Africa. On the still side, the flags are flipped. As they charge through. It's actually a long smoke, so they want to fight into short. And it takes a bit. They do deal with one player. Marshy's still here. Another shot here. There's a chance. A 3-on-3 with Marshy alive. There's a late flank coming. Marshy's hit another one, but she hits to death. And that might be it. Felt like it all relied on her. Red-haired geek needs to find both players. There's the first. She gets it. There's on to Megs. One more, but the gush straight to the head. She has 2 HP. Still win it, though.
On burst fire.
Oh, not with the bomb about to explode.
Well, you can't run away. Yeah.
And the map is over as well. 13-0. South Africa continue to be flawless.
Yeah, they do. I mean, 2 SSB isn't because she died right
She
at the very end
died,
there.
yeah.
Yeah. But look, 1 death over 3 maps. I mean, you take that, don't you? Yeah, for Namibia, it's one of those where it's clear they've been practicing a little bit. It's clear that they've got like a good understanding of what's going on, but mechanically it hasn't been the best, and also the reactions just weren't really there, to be honest. And it was these smokes that were being thrown off spawn from South Africa that were giving them so much map control, and none of it was being fought for, and it was just a lack of utility. And when it was placed down, it was often in the wrong places, so there wasn't enough of it. So it's a shame, but it's South Africa continuing to be dominant.
Yeah, and you know, like when we spoke to Egypt, they kind of mentioned that they'd only had a couple of days kind of prep time.
Yeah.
I imagine for a few of these teams, it's kind of been similar situations where, you know, they've just not had the time in the server. Because you got to remember, you know, it's not necessarily their full-time occupation.
No,
so,
of course.
You know, you got to find the time to rep. And South Africa, this is a team that, you know, when they're not representing their nation, are you know, representing an organization in the kind of open circuit in South Africa. So that's why the expectations are so high, and why it's really hard to take a round off this team, because the fundamentals are just so solid. Even though some of the individuals had their moments for Namibia, it's just the full package wasn't there.
Yeah, look, don't get me wrong, there were some sort of blemishes you could put on South Africa's record here, because I think some of the protocols, although they kind of went out the window a little bit, at the start of the game, some of it was a little bit haphazard. There were some issues creeping in, which allowed Namibia to get some kills in the first place. But I think once, similarly to Kenya, once you realize that you're better in the server individually, fundamentals just kind of go out the window, really, and they're just running at them.
Yeah, which is what a few of these regions are going to show you. I don't actually really need to watch the whole production. You know the outcome. I don't think there was too many big highlight-worthy moments.
This was.
No, oh yeah,
no, not that one.
Casey's 4K was. Yeah, I'll give you that. Was that the last round? No. But Meg's got a couple of nice kills, but overall, the end remains the same. And Anubis is up next, Brandon, which South Africa have already kind of shown their dominance on, particularly if they get that T-side start.
Yeah, look, they're just going to probably go A pretty much every round. And you know that Casey's going to be lurking just sort of through the smokes and being a bit of a menace. So I fully expect that to come into the fold as we see the last round of play coming in here. We know the outcome. South Africa won. And there we go. 13-0. Map 1, map of Namibia taken by South Africa. And then coming up just after this little break is going to be the map pick of South Africa. That one's Anubis coming at you in just a few minutes.
And we're getting straight into the action, guys. It's map number 2. South Africa's map pick. And they are on the T side, and it's the same pistol round we saw earlier. And with single success, that flashbang is perfect as they burst through. There might be a lot of CPs here, but they get overwhelmed by the utility and the headshots. That flashbang does wonders.
Yeah, that flash is awesome. And now, between the rest of them, they can just swarm the site and overwhelm. Alley Cat dealt with once more as South Africa. It's a clean round. Just straight into A. And I wouldn't be surprised if they just go A again.
Don't be surprised to see KC
yeah.
just like walking in constantly.
I don't think they're going to need to default all that much. Like, genuinely, I would just think the best case for them to do is just go A like every round. Just execute until it doesn't work.
I don't know. They were defaulting. I mean, I agree, but their default was working earlier, so in my mind, there's no reason for them to change it when their T-side default looks good. Like, this is how it starts. Casey gets her kill, then they get one hit, and then they split.
True. Oh, a bit messy.
This is the eco, though.
Yeah. But this is kind of what we've come to expect from South Africa. Honestly, we could say like 1, 2, 3, and it's going to be KC going for a fight, mid goes for a fight, Avo goes for a fight, and Dark. Like that is honestly going to be like the 3-step plan into South Africa taking this T side by storm.
All right, let's see what this first gun round looks like. Got the Fami. Got an orb, which is funny, a big scoper.
True.
MP9, not an MP5. Of course, the M4 in the hands of Marshy, who I was really impressed with. So hoping to see more from her. We get to actually see kind of what this CT side looks like.
Yeah. There we go. Rich Bunny finds the first kill, but 2 SSB, immediate trades, and then Megs can split onto B. And then IHS just lurking mid. Basically, on the site, we'll deal with Marshy, or at least keep her attention there. And they're not even planting the bomb, they're just finding them and shooting them.
Yeah, which I think that's the call. Find them and shoot them. At the end of the day, you win Counter-Strike not by blowing up the objective, but by eliminating all of the opponents.
True.
So, this is the faster way to achieve that objective.
Yeah. And I'm probably just going to see it again. Munacy, Dark Smoke, thrown by KC. That one lands a little bit further. In, push mids. Oh, nice spray. Any more for any more, says Megs. Well, yeah, there's one more. And Vicious Bunny has now been noted. We'll get the kill onto KC, but Megs trays out immediately. 4-0. This one's going faster than the last.
Yeah, fun little nade stack. Kind of went on both sides, but there was any target on the left. Bunny actually ends up with a double kill that round. Thanks to the nades and the PD-50.
Vicious Bunny, the only one with kills.
Yeah. But now we have the full squadron of M4A1Ss. Now I'm interested. TSSE with the AWP. No death on her yet.
That doesn't matter now.
Oh, yeah. I still want to know like the total number of deaths. You know? I guess it doesn't matter. But it was cool when it mattered.
It was cool when it mattered, yeah. Like most things.
I'm sorry. Megs has an incredible craft. I love fragging, says Megs. She frags up too as she enters the site. IHS will do similar shenanigans in the middle. Second kill doesn't quite convert. The bomb site is compromised. It makes it in the back line. It's not done. On the frag hunt. Nice clean entry from her on B.
I thought that standing for Man I Love Frogs.
No, frag.
Which was a team in the UK for a little bit that featured on HLTV. Shout out. 5-0. At least they are getting guns to the table. It's just about now just finding the kills if you're Namibia. The difficulty is when South Africa are just sending just so many people at you to one location, things get a little bit tricky. Marshy is standing towards mid. I hate
cool
Jess.
Flash that she can drop. It goes like directly above the cave entrance. I've never called a cave before, sorry. Dark entrance, and doesn't blind the approaching T's because it lands like on the bridge. But not needed. Avo walked through anyway.
Yeah, and she died. Good kill from Alley Cat.
Ooh.
And a follow-up. 2
opening kills. Here we go.
Needed, but here comes Casey walking out A. That's the danger. Has found the first. Now looking for the second, just trying to play above that smoke.
Megs is very disconnected, but 2 SSB arrives. A re-smoke. It's easy to respond as I feel. Oh, catches that lurk. And now you know that this A hit is imminent. Still a player here, and you spotted one going fast there. Alleycat should start moving. Swing, no, Megs is holding. Full player on the left-hand side, but dealt with. Megs doubles up. Alleycat will arrive, but stay late. And a few dollars short. Scope. Oh, actually jumps over it. The gymnastics. Back from the orb. Utility just pounding her. The no scope. Oh, no, just a headshot.
That was 2 openings though. 2 opening kills from Namibia, and they're not able to convert the 5-on-3. Not ideal, but South Africa are now having fun with it, especially at the end with 2 SSB and the no scopes. Not quite sure where Alley Cat was trying to go. Potentially through the Hogwarts station, but didn't quite get there in time.
Next is 12-0. Field day. She is. I don't think she should be slowing down anytime soon.
Just giggling because it's like it's 6-0, and again it is 2 SSBs, 1-0.
They're just not needed. Because the rest of the squad's doing all the damage.
True. Very true. It's going to be another A split immediately. Redhead Geek, the only player here with the Nova. About to walk round in towards A main potentially. But it's going to be just a tough fight, especially with the split on from camera. Although, look, South Africa have smoked themselves off here, but that's definitely been heard by both Megs and I Hate Jets. Yeah.
That's the shot they're looking for, and that's the round. You can give a little face on the screen if you want, but there's not going to be much action here. Just be a mop-up of anyone just trying to rotate. Final player, Alleycat.
There it is. Unlucky for Namibia, but I feel like this game is definitely heading in the same direction as Ancient did. Anubis seems to be prime home territory for South Africa. Even though it's not native.
Again, fast players. Stack to A this time. 3 players. From the CT side, want to deal with KC. But can you do it, Casey? No. She deals with you. She's the dealer at the table. And Snake Eyes for Namibia. Oh, Megs. Yeah, caught off. Didn't see. Cyber Ghost on the side of that smoke. Clean up for South Africa.
Yeah, very dominant. Meg's being caught off guard, but ultimately didn't matter. Didn't amount to really anything different. Just Casey popping heads. And everyone just chiming in with a kill. 8-0. 5 rounds away from South Africa booking their spot in Casablanca.
And burnt alive. Her own bottle of flames.
1G.
Dangerous to play with fire because sometimes you get burnt, Brandon. That's what the age-old addict says. Learns it the hard way.
Just realised that Namibia have got Alley Cat and Vicious Bunny. Not normally friends, but they are today.
Like us.
Yeah.
Not normally friends, but then we have to be.
Yeah.
When we're on the mic.
Professional relationship only.
Nah, we're besties. That's what the B stands for in B-Dog. Bestie dog. Black smoke. Very quick on the lineup for that. I can't do it. I suppose it's not that precise, so line it up so pixel perfect when I throw it.
Yeah, just yeet it. It will normally land. Flashbang from dark. Cyber Geek had a swing, but... Sorry, Cyber Ghost, sorry. Had a swing, didn't see anyone. Avo, about to walk back into dark again. To take the fight. Meanwhile, KC is just having a little paddle in the pool. Good adjustment from Cyber Ghost. That's another opening kill now for Namibia, but Alley Cat looking the wrong way. Means that between I Hate Jess and Megs, they can completely run over B.
Let's lock them out, don't they? Okay, hold on. 2 nice kills, but they're both thrown so low. No, you know exactly where Vicious Bunny is, and I don't think there's going to be much more pew-pewing for her. Perhaps there will be more pew-pewing. Megs is low. And they're together. Oh, the wild spray does not connect.
Close. In fact, the closest it's come all series long. However, not to be. However, a very nice round, making it a 2-on-2. Just Bunny. Oh, there was a world. However, it's not this one. 10-0. Now for South Africa. And again, just SMGs. The MVP weapon in the round is on Cyber Ghost on a FAMAS. That always hurts to say. I mean, this is it.
This is it. 3 rounds from flawlessness. A day without a deficit.
Nice shot.
Casey's sharp. Casey, K kill. See them? K kill them. There we go, that's better.
Do you know what? I don't think it was.
I'm gonna reuse that one.
Okay. Can't wait to hear it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna get sucked in. I'll write them down.
Yeah, what about the other ones? We can bring those back.
True. Guacamole. Oh, she's doing a dance. Flashbang's great, but the peak doesn't net anything. I mean, look at Megs. Megs has just walked mid because I Hate Jess has got all the space for free. 2SSB has dealt with Cyber Ghost and Dark. They're going to go mid to A again to close out this half.
And they'll find success. Swing and a miss. This one looking like it's going to be, yet again, a 12-0 half for South Africa. This one even more of a blowout than Ancient, where it felt like Namibia had some ideas, some moments.
2SSB is 2-0.
Yeah, well, when your teammates are 17-1 and 17-3, what are you going to do?
Go first.
It's not fair.
I think she needs to buy the AWP.
That's true. I mean, it's good practice, though.
I suppose.
Yeah. No need to deviate from what you've been doing against the best teams in South Africa.
Fast A. They're in mid. They're through. Dual Berettas just trying to fire off shots. Marshy could deal with KC, but doesn't. And 2SSB on the follow-ups. It's getting really difficult now for Namibia. A 2-on-4. And Megs is already in the back lines. Just about confirms the kill. South Africa win again. 13-0.
Yes, speedrunning the Southern African qualifiers for Casablanca. They have won the series, and following their win earlier today, that means that they will be our team from this region going through to Casablanca. So a big congratulations to South Africa. They were very clearly the best team today in all their matches, and yeah, the scores speak for themselves. But this team is one to watch, and one that I think a lot of even international teams will be keeping an eye on as a strong contender for potentially that future title. I've been very, very happy with what I've